Hello and welcome to my video. Today is pretty much just going to be a little bit of an introduction to let you know who I am, what I'm doing, why am I doing this, and all different sorts of stuff. So first things first, in an introduction you should always say at least what your name is, unless you don't have a name, and then that's kind of self-explanatory. Just explain whoever you are, whatever you want to be. So my name's Alyssa, and I am an illustrator who has a passion for anything colorful, cute, and creative. So pretty much just anything that I can get my hands on, crayons, markers, watercolor, toss it at me and I'll make something. It's always kind of been that one thing that I've kind of gravitated towards and something that's always kind of been important to me. So I'm taking the steps forward to kind of network my way out of this little self-bubble that I have put myself into. And that's a big reason why I kind of want to do this channel. So pretty much growing up, I never really, I was social, but I was very awkward. I'm still pretty awkward, but I'm getting better at being social. So one thing I've always wanted to do, I've always seen every single person that I have admired growing up and been like, wow, I want to do what they do. Like I grew up watching all of their videos and I still do. So I knew that I wanted to put myself into this community where I'm able to like show everybody all the projects that I'm coming up with and actually have feedback and feel like the projects that I'm doing are worth it, you know? That's something that's really important to me, and I think a YouTube channel is a good start to going strong and putting myself out there with my with my personality and everything. A few more things about me is that I struggle with staying on task, which makes doing like a video really hard because I tend to ramble and I have a hard time staying on track, and that always that's another thing that kind of like puts me in this little social anxiety bubble of me being like, am I talking too much and it's going off track and they're not following what I'm saying? But you know, I feel like the good thing is with like me doing videos like this is that if you like me, you like me. If you don't have to watch me, and you don't have to even say anything or do anything. You can just move on, no worries. But the people who can like understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and why I'm so excited about something or why I decided to go off on this path, like you'll understand more as like I continue to tell you a little bit more about myself as my projects go on, and as I kind of hope to grow my channel. I have done a YouTube video before. It was kind of something silly. It was just something for just something for a class I had to do. It was very fun, but I ended up deleting it because I did not feel like it was fully up to the potential it should have been. But that's okay, you know, progress is progress, and with progress there's regression, so that's okay. You know, I'm back, I'm here, and I'm gonna continue on with this. So, a few things that I really want to work on whenever I'm working with this channel is I really want to have one big project that I'm working on so that I can kind of show my growth and show like my thought process with different things, and also just have it to where I can look back on it and be like, hey, this is some place that I've started, and you know, this is the finished product and how everything's come together in video form, because it's a lot harder for me to like put it down in like typing words. So you know, I want to be able to fully have something that, you know, if you want to see like a certain part of like what I've done, then it's there. you know? And I also have a really hard time. I tend to forget to do progress of my projects. Like I've gotten to do a few like really cool projects, and then I'll go back and be like, oh, I didn't take a picture at the beginning of my process. Like, how am I supposed to you know, I want to be able to show I did this. I made this happen, you know. So, like, for example, whenever I was painting a mural that I did for the school board, I took maybe 3 pictures out of that whole entire project, and then I just felt so defeated because I was like, I should have pushed myself a little bit more in order to kind of, you know, do a little bit better at sharing my progress with with my Instagram or with anybody else who I was showing my stuff to. So I usually end up with the finished product, maybe a beginning piece, and some random picture that I didn't even mean to take in between, but it's there and it counts as progress. So that's a big thing. It's kind of helping me keep myself accountable for the projects that I'm doing. Yes, because that's a big thing, you know, like if I'm going to tell something, if I'm going to show my projects to somebody, I clearly want them to fully understand what I was kind of thinking or what I was doing with like this piece or like this certain aspect of something, you know, so it kind of, that's what I'm working on. So what is this big project I kind of want to focus myself on so that I can show you guys what progress I really wanted to make? So pretty much I've illustrated a kid's book once before, so I've done one. Now I did not write this book. It was something that I did to help somebody in the community of my town, which was very great, and I'm very thankful for that opportunity. But honestly, like writing my own kid's book, it's been something that I thought about ever since I was like in elementary school. Like growing up, around my house, any type of computer paper that I had, I would take it, I'd fold it into little books, and I would kind of just, you know, I'd write my own story, and I'd just have fun with it. And as I've gotten older, you know, it's come to the realization that it's something that I actually can do, and I really want to write a kid's book about kind of my experience, particularly with being able to travel and, you know, not feeling like I have to be trapped in the town that I've grown up in, since specifically in the town that I've grown up in, everyone kind of knows everybody, and it's a very tight-knit, and it's hard to get around if you don't have a car, and just, it's a very southern town. That's all I'm gonna say. But I mean, nothing wrong with it, but you know, I feel like a lot of people get really comfortable, and I know growing up I felt like I would never have the chance to travel anywhere because it was never really talked about in my town. And now that I have traveled, I kind of want to share my experience in a way that I think it can be inspiring to little kids. And it's something that I've really put in my mind, especially being the oldest of 2 siblings. I want to be able to set a good example for those who I can be a good example for, you know? If I'm able to bring confidence to those who don't have it, then I shall. That is my goal. So that's my main thing. That's what I really want to focus on. I want to be able to write and illustrate my own kids' book. I have an idea of how I kind of want things to be and what I kind of want to be doing with it. But of course, it's still in the works, and you know, in between like the progress of the kids' book that I want to be able to do, you know, I go off track all the time. Like I usually have 3 or 4 different projects going at one time, which isn't good, but it keeps my brain like not getting burned out on like one specific thing, especially since my brain just is like everywhere. It's just like But yeah, so I want to bring confidence to others, and I want to I want to write a kids book. Be a good inspiration to those who can read or can be read to. Okay, so the last 2 points of this video that I want to get out before I just kind of end it and let you go your own way is I am definitely not a professional, but I feel like I should at least put a foot forward instead of putting it off until, oh, I have professional grade equipment. Oh, my camera quality is amazing. Like, right now I'm just kind of working with what I have. Like, eventually, you know, my videos may come out looking pristine, but right now I'm just kind of working with my window and my iPad because it's a solid 10 out of 10. But, you know, I just kind of want this channel to be, again, a way to show my progress, a way to kind of reach out and branch out and have you guys tell me a little bit more about what you think I don't know, what you may like. You might like something that I do, you might not like something that I do, so tell me, because then I can work off of that. And as much as I love structure, I struggle with it myself, so toss something my way and I'll probably do it. So yeah, so that's point 1 before I end this video. And point 2 is I really hope that my content is something that you can enjoy. I just kind of want it to be something interesting, you know, more on like the vlog side, because I cannot say, I don't know, again, we may get into professional territory at some point, but right now I just kind of want this to be 101. I don't know, you know, like, you're following me in the progress that I'm doing, and it's a big thing. So I hope that you're able to enjoy what I make, and I hope that you're able to kind of join in on the little art family that I would like to have. That's it. I just hope you're able to enjoy it. And it always sounds cheesy hearing everybody say, oh, like and subscribe, but I'm gonna say it anyways. We're just gonna, you know, just like and subscribe if you'd like to. I mean, especially with it being kind of new, it's fine, you know. But yep. So I just wanted to do a little introduction video before I start posting any art videos. That way you can know, number 1, my name. You know, any other little piece of information that's been in this video, so that you know where we're going, where we're heading. Where's this train going to? It's going to good places. So I hope you have a great day, and that's me.